Hi, my name's Danny, and I play Clash of Clans sometimes. Sorry if my voice is a little bit broken. I've been chatting for 9 hours, really, at ClashCon, and then after at the party. And I wanted to talk you through, how the experience was for me. Some thoughts about Town Hall 11 and the new defences. But first of all, I thought it's really funny actually, because I'm a farmer. I'm okay at farming. It's what I've been doing a lot. They say if you practice a lot, you get better. I haven't been very good at heavy ground though. But when I was sitting at ClashCon, before everyone came in, I was sitting there having a coffee, my cafe mug, which is really cool. And I was teaching in brackets, teaching inverted commas. I was doing a session on go wipe, and everyone was laughing. It's like a farmer doing the go wipe, whatever. And I think I'm okay at go wipe. I'm okay, but I'm not great. It's just not something I have a lot of experience with. Check this out: the Queen and the Wizards go straight onto that single mode Inferno, and I pulled off this raid really, which I was just like, if it's going to happen at any time, because I'm going to show this to a few people about how to do go wipes, if you like. If I can pull it off any time, it's really got to be now, because. Anyway, so I showed it to Rold, who was I think he was the country leader of Denmark, who was giving one of the sort of attack strategy workshop, and he's like, "Oh wow, that's really good." So I wanted to share it with you guys. So I'm going to talk you through the strategy a little bit. So it's one of these big, wide, moat bases where there's it's designed for heavy ground to go around, and it's designed for you to get 1-star 75%. So the troops are funneled around the side. So to get over that, I put in two jump on the outside, and then let them go in, and then one jump and rage on the wall, of the core, if you like, and that really sort of helps suck them into the core. But where I was fortunate was keeping the golems in front of the Queen, because the Queen really is the best. Troop in the game, actually, really. So if you can keep her alive, and she was alive, check this out, so close. It's like, oh, what an amazing clutch this is, because she's on about 25%, down to about 20%, and one more big fireball, and it's 3 stars. So that's kind of the strategy, really, and that was a max base. The heroes were not maxed, and the walls were not maxed, but the defences were. So I was quite happy. So I'm going to talk you through the strategy again. So 2 on the outside. I want to try and get a line of death, if you like, and then make sure the big bombs and all that stuff are killed by the golems. Wizards take out the outline buildings, and it goes. So the experience of ClashCon was interesting for me because I haven't really been much, in the YouTube community recently, and I don't think I was actually down as a YouTuber originally. I was down as a forum moderator. It's because they invited the forum moderators back. But then I quit moderating the forum, and I think they felt as though they're nice people, so they felt as though they want to de-invite me, after I'd sort of made time available to do it, because I'm kind of semi-retired on YouTube, as you guys know. I'm just making videos now because I want to make them. There's no pressure to make any. I can care less how many subscribers I've got, to be honest with you. I am very grateful for you guys watching, but the numbers don't matter to me anymore. So I was kind of a little bit surprised that I was still there, and I'd sort of offered to help with some of the sessions, and the content of the sessions was always going to change, and right at the end it's like, I'm doing attacking strategy, I'm doing spells, go wipe, and a discussion about clan families, how to build a successful clan, and it was that clan discussion that I was really looking forward to most, and that session was really interesting, because we were standing behind. Getting makeup on it, like getting makeup, it feels like like a celebrity. It's only celebrity get makeup. It was really nice. I felt really special, and we got on stage, and I did a quick periscope so you guys could see what it was like to be there, sitting on stage rather than the other way around. And then we had a chat, and it was a little bit. I think it was a little bit. Everyone was a bit nervous. We didn't know how many people were going to broadcast to, and I've seen a few snippets, and I haven't seen a full recording, of course. And it's okay, a bit cringeworthy seeing yourself, but it was. I I think it worked out in the end. I think we could have probably carried on for another session. It probably might be better to just do the chat first and then come on, because we kind of started gelling a little bit more, sort of relaxing a little bit more. I think after about 20 minutes or so. But it was really good because it gave me a chance to talk about something that I'm quite passionate about, which is respect for each other and how to build a community. Because I've seen I'm not great at building communities, and clans are one of them. The clans are a very important community. But I've had a lot of experience of making mistakes in building communities, so that means that I've got some experience. Because they say the definition of intelligence isn't making the right decision; it's not making the wrong decision twice and expecting the same thing to happen. And I've made lots of wrong decisions in clans, but I've certainly learned from it. I think I'm okay at learning from mistakes and trying not to make them again. So I really enjoyed that session, and I felt it was probably going to be useful for people to see it from a different perspective, and it gave me a chance to express something which I'm passionate about, which is respecting each other. So Town Hall 11, it's out. So what do we know? We know that there's going to be Town Hall 11, which looks interesting. It looks like something that my mother used to make, these cakes, it's like frosting on top. It does look radically different. We've got a new troop to help us with, and we've got a new defence. That defence seems different. So I remember talking with Jonas and the team about this about 2 months ago. They were talking about wanting to take a radically different direction, and I think what we're going to find is that this is correct. That it's going to change the way that we attack with combination armies a lot. We're going to have to go for probably multi-phases of attacks, and certainly I'm not. I think people are going to start using one troop attacking to get that big. I don't know, quite remember what they called it, but that enormous, great big new troop out, because if it's going to be as OP as it looks like, it's definitely, you definitely don't want to be whacking, putting it on your packers and your heroes, because it's just going to, presumably one-shot them. Obviously there's a lot more that we need to know, and I understand, didn't they say there's a 2-week sneak peek schedule, so it's an extended sneak peek schedule? That means there's a lot more content that we haven't seen yet, and it's always caution against making decisions, around updates before you've seen them all, because they do the sneak peeks, and then there's a whole bunch of other stuff that that's to come. In fact, actually, the sneak peeks don't normally cover everything. So one thing I know, I don't know if you guys would agree with me or not, but I do know that Supercell, and I spent most time with Jonas, actually, who's an absolute, in my humble opinion, an absolute genius in gaming. He talked for hours about all aspects of different types of gaming and how the dynamics can affect. So, but it's what's really important. I don't know if you guys agree with me or not, but this is the way that they look at it: is that balance is important. It's really, really important. You don't put something in that will upset the spirit and the character of the game too much in the wrong way. And sometimes they make troops, or they put out defences that means that will happen, and they do change it. They're very conscious of, and we've seen troops coming out, they're OP, so they changed. The Hogs, remember the Hogs were underpowered. They didn't target defences, they targeted anything. So they changed them, so they targeted defences, and then they were OP, and they changed, and they nerfed them, or nerfed aspects around them. So Supercell is very good at looking at a 360-degree view of balance. And I think we'll probably see that this is such a radical change that the balance will be disturbed for a little bit, because they're trying their best, but they're not the cleverest people in the room. There are players who are. There are players who will figure it out, and they'll take it to their advantage, and off they go. Now, from me as a farmer, I don't think there's going to be any new walls, because we've just had 25 new walls. I want to max out those walls, because I'm kind of like thinking, if I go to Town Hall 11 now, I'm going to have a 10% loot penalty, for hitting Town Hall 10s. And 50% loot penalty for hitting 10 or 9. So that means, you know, my marching is just going to be, you know, unprofitable. So I'm going to try and max out my walls. I'm on level 32 king and 40 queen, so I'm going to try and max out my heroes. And I pray that there's not going to be more hero levels, because otherwise it's going to leave me with a difficult decision to make. So I'm going to probably leave it about, and this isn't going to help me with my YouTube channel, but I don't really care, because I'm not going to have any, hey look, I've just gemmed the latest update. I'm not going to have any be able to play with the newer stuff. So I'm going to leave it a little bit, so I can enjoy the game. What I will do, if it is available at Town Hall 10, is get the new troop and you know, just have fun with that, because who knows what it is? Well, I know what it is. I can't tell. You know, it's whatever it is, it's going to be fun, and it's going to be and it'll be an interesting time. So, what do you think about this new update? I'd love to know your thoughts in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. Old man playing video games on a Sunday in a hotel in Finland. Who would have thought it, eh? You guys take care, have a wonderful time, and if you are at ClashCon, have a safe trip back. Take care, and bye for now.